Welcome to Excellence at a Distance, Episode 2, brought to you by the Tennessee Center for Performance Excellence. Today, we will talk about the Baldrige Excellence System. A performance excellence system based on the Baldrige Excellence Framework comprises approaches that address key criteria questions around leadership, strategy, customers, measurement, analysis, and knowledge management, workforce, and operations, and also key results for those approaches. Let's walk through this system together using a focus on key customers and their requirements as our theme. The leadership category includes questions focused on how senior leaders lead and how they govern the organization and make societal contributions. For example, because key customers and their requirements were identified in the organizational profile, leaders have the information they need to set the direction for the organization. In other words, setting and deploying the mission and vision to the workforce, partners, suppliers, and other stakeholders. Once leaders have fully communicated the direction to the organization, there needs to be a plan developed that will allow everyone to operationalize the mission and vision. The strategy category asks questions around how an organization develops and implements strategy. So to align with the mission and vision, which is built upon knowing the key customer requirements, now an organization can identify a strategy or plan to meet those customer requirements both now and in the future. They may build their strategy by collecting and analyzing data and information, as well as reviewing their own performance, and may implement their strategy by developing and putting into place action plans. In the customers category, questions are focused on how an organization listens to and learns from customers, how relationships are built with customers, and how an organization determines customer satisfaction and engagement. Using the questions in this category as a guide, an organization will identify methods to listen to current, potential, former, and competitors' customers to obtain information that will help them focus on customer preferences as they design products and services. This information will help clarify not only the customer requirements, but it may also influence how the organization groups or segments its customers, how it builds and maintains relationships with customers, and how it determines the satisfaction or engagement level of its customers. Having this information may help you prepare for the changing needs and expectations of your customers. We just talked through what is sometimes referred to as the leadership triad: leadership, strategy, and customers. It's called the leadership triad because excellent leaders will ensure that they guide their organization through solid approaches in these areas or categories. Now that you have a clearer understanding of who your customer is and what they expect, as well as your organization's mission and vision and longer-term strategy, what do you need to do as part of your everyday operations to meet your customers' needs? The criteria questions in the operations category focus on how you design, manage, and improve your key products and work processes, and how you effectively manage your operations. In other words, how you design, manage, and improve your daily work. An organization that applies these questions to its work will likely have clear work processes defined that include a process measure that is aligned directly with a customer requirement that was identified as part of the organizational profile. Workforce is defined as all people actively supervised and involved in accomplishing your organization's work. So the workforce includes paid employees, contract employees, and volunteers, if that applies. Considering this definition of workforce, the criteria asks questions about how an organization builds an effective and supportive workforce environment and how they engage the workforce for retention and high performance. Continuing with the theme of the key customer and their requirements, answering the workforce questions will help you see ways to manage the workforce in such a way that they are not only effective at the operations processes that are designed to meet your customers' requirements, but they are also emotionally and intellectually committed to accomplishing your mission and vision. An important part of the performance excellence system is monitoring performance in all key areas. Results are the outputs and outcomes an organization achieves. Monitoring performance of key indicators directly linked to the key approaches of an organization provides the data and information necessary to evaluate and drive performance improvement in results for product and process, customer, workforce, leadership and governance, and financial market and strategy. We just talked through what is referred to as the results triad: workforce, operations, and results. It's called the results triad because results are the outputs and outcomes an organization achieves through its operations and workforce approaches. At the foundation of the categories of both the leadership and results triad is measurement, analysis, and knowledge management. The questions in this category focus on how an organization measures, analyzes, and improves organizational performance, and on how an organization manages its information and organizational knowledge assets. Are you ready to learn more? Subscribe to our TNCPE YouTube channel to learn more about the specific value an organization gains from a focus on each of these categories of the Baldrige Performance Excellence System. You can also visit our website at www.tncpe.org.